Hello! Welcome back to the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. In the last episode, we started our adventure playing as a gopher on this really fancy-looking train up here. We learned that it's Amy's birthday and she's hosting a murder mystery party with all of her friends. Each character plays a specific role, with Amy and Tails as the neutral investigators searching for who the killer is. We ended last episode by finding Sonic kinda dead, kinda not really. He wasn't really responding, but he also wasn't exactly dead. In this episode, we start our official investigation. Let's go ahead and get right back into the action. Let's see. Okay, so we're in the saloon. I think if I remember correctly, this is where Knuckles is at? I forget who else is here. Whoa, look at this place. Amy, are you here? Hey, Tails, where are you? Yo, Tails, where you at? Ludo, I'm over here. I think Amy's already gone ahead. It seems like she's really excited. I mean, yeah, I'd be excited too if I was solving a murder mystery. Did you need something from me? Yeah, just a question, really. How do I put this? What if Sonic is, like, actually hurt, you know? Maybe not dead, but he may be bleeding internally, who knows? We made sure to grab some rings before getting on the train. He's laughing. Sonic doesn't go down so easily. He's on a train full of his friends. Nothing could actually happen to him. It's not like Eggman tries to kill him every other day. We're just all really committed to the mystery for Amy. You have nothing to worry about. Promise. Plus, Sonic likes to nap in a lot of strange spots. He's fine. It's okay. Don't delve too deep into it. Just have fun with it, dude. Yeah, he's making a lot of sense. But I can't shake what Sonic said to me. Is this really part of the murder mystery game? Or is there something deeper happening? Maybe not really. I need more evidence to figure out what's going on. Let's see. Can I tag along with you? If you don't mind, is it cool if I tag along with you? Oh, of course, sure! Now, if I ever need a snack, you've got me. I don't get paid enough for this. Fair. As I said, the best detectives have sidekicks, so I'm happy to have you. If you ever catch me looking glum, though, just know it's because, where's my lore card? Oh, there it is. The detective. The last guy to work a case with me ditched our practice to join the evil Dr. Eggman. Not a proper detective without baggage. It's just like a noir story, only with less alcohol. This is true. Ye varmints. What are y'all doing in my saloon? He's trying way too hard to stay in character. That accent is awful. Knuckles, we're trying to figure out who murdered Sonic. I could see that. Amy moseyed through and told me all about it. Oh god, I can't do that voice anymore. Enough of that. Wonder how long he kept that voice up for Amy. We were wondering if you could tell us what you were up to before the murder. Anything to help us establish your alibi and... Nope. I have nothing to tell either of you. Leave me alone. He's obviously agitated about something, but why take it out on us? Do you think it has something to do with the, obviously smashed arcade in the saloon? I know better than to argue with Knuckles, so it seems we're on our own. Ludo, we need to figure out what Knuckles was up to while we were all apart. Let's investigate for clues and then interrogate. Right, let's do it. Okay, there's over here in the saloon, there's some soda, I guess? This area also reminds me of that, I forget what the stage is called, but I know there's a stage in Sonic Mania that looks a lot like this. There's an arcade game over there. There's the hand. And some glasses with a red spot on it. Okay. Let's start by checking the trash. Something's always hidden in the trash. We gotta check. Sadly, this one is empty as well. I wonder if there's I wonder if there's an achievement for searching every trash can. I'm starting to think your theory on something always being hidden in the trash is flawed. Shut the fuck up, Tails. I know I'm right. It's only a matter of time, Tails. Have faith. It's as they say, one man's trash is another man's treasure. I think Tails is ignoring me. I guess we'll check the peanuts, too. The bowl of assorted nuts. A classic saloon snack. Munch, 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 munch. Kinda bland. Huh. Seems like someone licked all the salt off them. What? Why? What? Bleh! Patooey! Or maybe they're just unsalted, who knows? That was cute. I'm gonna check this first, and then we'll talk to the hand. Ludo, this is interesting. What is it? It's just a few used cups. Sure, but why are there 3? 'Cause someone here is an alcoholic, and it's probably me. Knuckles was really thirsty. Ludo, this one has lipstick on the rim. That is not Knuckles' color at all. I think he's more of a coral blue number 5 kind of guy. Someone else must have been here. We should log this. Used cups are added to your inventory. Alright. The robotic arms are really helpful. Bleep. Oh, he does not like me. I think I'm in trouble. What's the arm doing to my hair? He fixed it up a bit. That's incredible. Tails, why do you look so terrified? Jesus Christ. What interesting tech. Uh-oh. Should I fear for my job a little bit? How well can it microwave? If it can use the microwave, I'm screwed! Okay. So there's Knuckles. Oh, there's a reward for a wanted Omochow. I didn't even realize. Let's look out the window, actually. Breathtaking view. Hey! The train passes by some incredible sights. You should look out the window every once in a while. I'm just happy to be traveling at a normal speed. I get nauseous pretty easily. I have to avoid things like roller coasters. God, what a pathetic life. I don't mind roller coasters, though I find myself running on the tracks more than I do riding in the carts. I mean, that's kind of fair. I'll never understand this friend group. Let's see, who's wanted? Decent cash reward for finding this robot. Maybe I'll keep an eye out. Wanted for murder? Poor Omochow. Hate to see them like this. What'd they do? Medical malpractice! I'm being sued for malpractice. Interesting. It's times like these where I have to wonder, is it just a gag? Is it supposed to be a reference? I have to assume that that's just a gag. So what happened to this arcade machine? I mean, as a guy who works at a game store, I'm kind of concerned for all games. Clearly we won't be able to give the game Super Monkey Ball a try. No! I love Monkey Ball! Also, when did they come out with an arcade version? This could have been Virtua Fighter. This really could have been Virtua Fighter. Do you think it broke when the train sped up? The damages look more to be caused from punches? Man, someone ordered the fuck out of this machine. Who could have done it? What are you two looking at me for? Smashed Arcade is added to your inventory. I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Knuckles and find out what really happened. I thought I told you to leave me alone. I like your hat. Knuckles, are you blushing? I said leave me alone, Babaka. Doesn't look like he's used to being complimented. Did you just adjust your hat so we could see it better? I said leave. Can we talk? What now? Oh, okay. Please don't beat me up. No promises. Knuckles, would you ever fight me? No, you bruise too easily. Wouldn't be fun. Wow. Let's see. I think I remember outside of the fan fighting game that plays a lot like Marvel vs. Capcom, I think there's only ever been 2 Sonic fighting games. And that's Sonic the Fighters, which had Tails and Knuckles as playable characters, and Sonic Battle for the Game Boy Advance. And that also had Tails and Knuckles. I bruise easily too. Guess I wouldn't be fun to fight either. No, I'd beat the shit out of you. Sorry, Ludo. I wish you luck. He's not actually going to fight me, right? Can I take your order? Not hungry. Well, if you ever are, you'll let me know, won't you? Sure. Like a butler of sorts, right? Jeez, I walked right into that one. Come on, Ludo, you're not a butler. Tell him that. Yeah, like a butler. You coward, Ludo. Excellent. Thank you, butler. Emphasis on the butt. Damn it. I thought I told you. What the fuck? Please stop talking to me. Let's start the interrogation! Knuckles! Ludo and I need to determine what you were doing during the hour the murder took place. I already told you, buzz off. You're not getting anything out of me. Thankfully, we don't need you to say much. What happened here is pretty obvious. Huh? It is? We have evidence, too. We do? Ludo, just take a good look at our inventory. What was distracting Knuckles during the time Sonic was murdered? Let's see. It could have been the drinks. Because it sounds like Knuckles was having drinks with somebody. But then there's also the arcade machine. So I want to assume that he was playing a game and he got mad and broke the machine. But then again, the drinks could be related to the arcade machine being smashed. Let's go with the used cups first. One cup has lipstick on the rim. Heh. Wrong choice, Ludo. Let's try again. What could have been distracting Knuckles? Okay, so it wasn't the cups, it was the arcade machine. A Super Monkey Ball arcade machine completely smashed up. It's a shame to see Super Monkey Ball in this state. The arcade machine? Ha! What makes you think I touched it? It's literally smashed, dude. Alright, let's get some rings first so we can jump to a conclusion. Jump. Da-da-da-da. Super easy. I understand why they want to come up with a assist mode for this, but it's actually not that hard. I think it might get harder later on. Because I've noticed that the ring count's been going up and up more. This isn't a tough one, Knuckles. Knuckles, you clearly touched the arcade machine because... Super Monkey Ball is your favorite game. The arcade cabinet is covered in punches. Your hair was found at the scene! I mean, it's obvious that you punched the machine. What evidence do you have that the damages are punches? What are you all staring at my hands for? Because they're Perpetual Knuckles? I mean, that's your actual name. Knuckles, you clearly destroyed the arcade machine, but why? I needed a punching bag and none were available to me. Just a sudden urge to punch things? I believe repairing the arcade machine will give us our answer. How will you? I'm on it. Ludo, distract Knuckles while I fix Super Monkey Ball.
Bring it on!
Oh, okay. I guess we gotta do this first. Get those 30 rings. Da-da-da-da. Whee! Oh, that's too high. Oh no! Fuck. Ah!
Ha! Now Tails, get away from that arcade cabinet!
Ludo, try again. I have to get the game working. I fucked up. Okay. Super serious time. Don't go for the springs. They bounce you up way too high. Alright. And just like that, we already hit the ring count. Nice. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Arcade machine is fixed.
No! Don't look at the scores!
Quick look at the scores, and I'm pulling it up now. Oh, wow. Okay, what does this tell us? Let's see. We got Vector, Knuckles. So Vector beat Knuckles' score by 1 point. You suck, Knuckles. There's Toast, Apple, Bread, Ultima, Bagel, and Candy. No idea if these are all supposed to be references. Comments, let me know if any of these names are supposed to be references.
Nothing, obviously.
It tells us something massive. Look at the name on the top of the list. It's Vector! He's supposed to be in the library car, so he was here for a second. So if he tries to lie to us about not being in the car, we can use this as evidence. The picture is beginning to be painted here. You competed with Vector to see who could get the highest score. And Vector beat you.
Grr.
And in frustration, you destroyed the arcade cabinet. Rage quitter!
Grr.
He's punching the air in frustration.
Ora, 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 ora! You're guessing. Where's your proof? Where's the evidence? Vector's a common name. Prove to me that he was here now.
Okay. Huh. I mean, how else can we prove that Vector was here? Because I figured the cups would have been the thread that we're following. I bet you at some point we're gonna have to run underneath these balls, probably at the tail end. Like they bounce too high for you to jump over them. Now Ludo, what proves Vector was here with Knuckles? The drinks, I guess? Because yeah, 3. Unless Knuckles doubled up, I guess it would make sense that there would be 3 with Vector and a female here.
No!
I thought it was strange there was more than one cup sitting next to you. Well, you were supposed to be participating in the murder mystery game for Amy's birthday. You and Vector enjoyed some drinks while playing arcade games.
It's not like... It's not... I wasn't... Don't tell Amy.
I think we're on the right track here. I'm totally telling Amy. You are screwed.
It's just as you say. Vector popped in at the top of the hour wanting to play the arcade machine with me. We went back and forth trying to figure the game out, but when we did, we competed for the highest score. When he beat me, I destroyed the machine. No proof of his win. You didn't win, scrub quote. I was trying to fix the arcade cabinet before you two came in. Honest, I didn't want to be caught. That's my story and alibi. I've already told the bridge version of this to Amy.
Boy, this friend group has a lot of pride issues. They're like Saiyans, I swear. Well, that explains one of the used cups. But what about the cup with the lipstick on it?
Rouge was in here too.
Yeah! Okay, so we have alibis for Vector, Rouge, and Knuckles, I guess. And these 3 can probably corroborate corroborate on their story.
It's inconsequential, not worth mentioning. She searched around for something but failed, made fun of our game, and left. Obnoxious, that one.
I mean, yeah, she kind of is, but she's still hot. But you offered her a drink, apparently.
Listen, I don't know why she showed up, and I've told you everything that happened before the train sped up. Are you not satisfied? Will you two relent?
I'm understanding the scenario. Vector visited to play games, Rouge couldn't find something and left, then Knuckles destroyed the machine. So was Rouge looking for something specific, or was she just looking for stuff to steal? That all makes sense to me. Thank you for answering so many of our Actually, that's not everything, is it, Knuckles?
What?
I want to step back to something I noticed. One more name on that high score list doesn't make sense. Ludo, can you take a look one more time? An odd name on the high score list. What is Tails talking about? Let's see. Let's see. I'm thinking it's Ultim, because that's a weird one. Yeah, toast, apple, bread, bagel, candy, but Ultim is the odd one out. All the other names have a food theme, but this one... Okay, so that question earlier about the reference names, it was all part of the mystery, never mind. Who here goes by Ultim? You may not know, Ludo, but there is someone here that goes by the title... The Ultimate Life Form. Shadow's a gamer? He's just like me, for real! There's really someone here that goes by that?
Nothing sneaks by you, does it, bud? Victor and I were struggling so much with the game, but then Shadows dropped by.
So Shadow was here too? Jesus Christ, 4 people in one car.
He taught us the game and was the first to get his name on the scoreboard. Victor and I then fought to beat Shadow's score. They're both very annoying.
You all immediately had to compete, huh?
He gave me this before he left. It's a key. Shadow told me to lock the door and to not open it for anyone. Then he left.
Huh, pretty suspicious.
When Vector was leaving, I locked the door behind him. Saw no one else after locking the door. That's the honest truth.
So when Amy came through here not too long ago, did you open the door for her? She's got the master key.
No, I think she has some sort of key too.
That's right, the conductor gave her that special birthday key. Well, I have a lot of questions. What happened to the library to cause Vector to come here? Why is Shadow locking doors? And what was Rouge searching for?
I don't know. They didn't tell me. Even though I asked with that cowboy accent. God, it was awful. You're gonna have to find them and ask them yourselves.
Yeah, we did it! More information than I expected to get here, but it seems we can move on. As of right now, I believe your story, Knuckles. We'll only know for sure when we confirm things with Vector.
Fair enough. The library is the next car. I'll open the lock for you. Give whoever KO'd Sonic an earful from me, Detective Tails and Butler Ludo.
I liked it better when he wasn't talking to us. I really hate that he emphasizes the but. Will do, Sheriff. Come on, Ludo. Let's head to the library. On it. This is way more exciting than microwaving chili dogs. I'm actually having fun. Ludo!
Coming.
Alright. Yeah, let's move on. Ready to mosey down to the next car? Don't talk like that. No, wait, dang, nabbit. You got it, partner. You gotta throw in a D. Onwards! It's a great Disney movie. The library car. Aw, hang in there, Chow. All this stuff's getting heavy. I'll dump what I don't need. Everyone's favorite journalist reporter, Amy Rose, is hot on the scoop. I'm heading out. You've been fabulously helpful.
Alright. My Vector's kind of going for a bit of a Bobcat Goldthwait, so let's see. Already? Before you go, Espio and I wanted to give you your presents.
My presents? You're both too sweet. Thank you.
Vector, it seems we have more guests.
Amy, there you are. Find new leads. Want to join us in finding clues? Yeah, you want to join us in finding some clues? Flattered that at the pace you two are going, Sonic's murderer will never get found. Aw, man. Oh, she's confident. She must have something up her sleeve. I mean, she does have the birthday key. This tip is just too juicy to ignore. I'll see you all around. Don't worry, Sonic. I'll be the one to avenge you, and quick. I'ma get that murderer and murder him good.
But how are you gonna leave? The door to the next car is locked.
Oh, you doubt the birthday girl? I do have a birthday cake on my head, after all. The birthday girl has a master key. Right. The birthday girl gets the birthday key.
Of course, it's a birthday privilege.
I'll solve this case before anyone else. Bye!
Amy may be hasty, but she's thorough. Now what are you two doing? Looking mighty suspicious, I say.
I'm the detective, so I can't be the murderer. And I work here, so I can't be the killer. And I'm just making sure things go well. I'm just here to ask if anyone's hungry.
Starved? I'd kill for a chicken parmesan right now. Like I murdered Sonic. Like I didn't murder Sonic for some chicken parmesan.
Maybe kill isn't the right language to use right now.
I'm Vector the Butcher. I'm licensed to handle raw meat. And I'm Espio, the Poet.
Ah, poetry. A resonant message from poet to reader meant to challenge our delicate perspective with the most rhythmic of prose. I can't believe I did that in one take. Can I hear some?
Sure, it's just on my lore card, dude. I actually don't know any poetry. What about a haiku? Oh my god, the curtain. Teardrops in the spring. Can you hear me sing? La 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 la. D D D D.
That sucked.
Is that it? I could write a better poem in my sleep. I have more if you like. Cherry blossoms in the spring. It's snowing in Mount Fuji.
I'm, satisfied for now, thanks. At least he's rhyming, I suppose. Ludo and I are here to establish both of your alibis. Can you walk us through what happened after Amy had everyone leave the dining car?
Oh, sure. It's simple. We just explained this to Amy, actually.
Okay, so this is where everyone was supposed to be at.
When we were all sent off, Rouge, Blaze, Shadow, and Sonic all passed through this library car. When Amy told me and Espio to stay, I promptly picked a book off the shelf and made myself comfortable. Vector got bored, so he left to see what Knuckles was up to in the saloon car. This checks out. Yep.
Where was Rouge? We happened to see her lipstick stained on a cup at the saloon car.
Rouge came over to the library car, seemingly looking for something. Then she went to search the saloon car. She came back shortly after. We heard her shout, "No way," at the brochure stand over there. But she left back to the casino car before Shadow came through and locked the door.
I wonder what she found. She's obviously been on the hunt for something. You think it has something to do with that pen she stole earlier?
After Rouge left, Shadow walked through the casino car. Then entered the library car and locked the door behind him.
More importantly, why has Shadow been locking doors? You think he could be the murderer?
Shadow walked through the library car to the saloon car where Knuckles and I were playing Super Monkey Ball. He insisted on beating us. I got so engrossed by the rolling monkey action, I hardly noticed when Shadow left the saloon car. I guess he walked through the library car to the casino car again, locking the door behind him. Then returned to the lounge car where he was meant to be stationed.
So then how did he get a key?
When Vector came back, we realized Knuckles locked the door to the saloon car. We were stuck in the library car. That's when the train sped up. We were worried about the bookshelves falling on us, but we got through it all right. We sat trapped here until Amy arrived asking questions. She's the one that told us someone murdered Sonic. And yeah, that's all that happened.
With all these locked doors, it seems Vector or Espio couldn't have left the library car or the saloon car. Thank you both for your cooperation. We're just gonna peek around and we'll return with any questions.
If you return with any meat, I'll chop it up for you here at the library. And if you'd like to be serenaded with a poem, I've got you covered too.
No, I don't want any of those things. Thanks, guys. Their alibis seem solid enough. We should still search for clues. What we're looking for is any evidence that proves... We're looking for any evidence that proves what they're saying is true. We already have the arcade score. We need to confirm Vector's reason for leaving his post and determine if Espio was actually in the library car reading. A tall task, but we could do it. Let's get to the bottom of this, Tails. Absolutely. Okay. So we're gonna explore the room a little bit. So, hey, Professor Pickle up there. I recognize that reference. And I also noticed there's another picture over here of, it looks like an OC from Sonic Forces. I love the Easter eggs. A chow hangs precariously from a tree branch. The large text below reads, "Hang in there." Wow. I really needed to see this. Huh? This little chow's hanging in there, refusing to use his wings to fly to safety, because choosing the hard way is often the most rewarding. I really didn't take that away, but okay. That's beautiful. If this chow can stick to his principles and find strength, then I can too. There's no way there was that much thought put into this poster. Right? I mean, it's just a meme. Let's see. Can't click on this painting of the conductor. There's some books on the floor. Ooh! Trash bin! Something's always hidden in the trash. Come on, we gotta check it out. I hate to say it, but there's nothing here. Literally nothing. It is empty, dude. Ah, I really thought there'd be something there. Ludo, are you sad there was nothing in the trash bin? No. I'm alright. I'm sure there'll be something hidden in the next trash bin we find. Don't tempt me. You really think so? Don't give me hope. Don't give me false hope. Yeah, we just gotta stay optimistic. Yeah, okay. These trash bins hide a secret. I'm sure of it. You watch, the last possible trash bin is gonna be the one with the biggest clue in it, and I'm gonna rub it in Tails' face. Ludo, you're pretty unconventional, but I like that. I mean, I am a donkey after all. Was that supposed to be a compliment? Okay, so nothing up on the top. Oh, I didn't even realize I could click this. Oh, that's cute. It's a little reference. Chaos Cola, like from SA2. Check out our book club. Book of the month, Gone Gal. I understand that reference. Oh, and that's it. That was cute. I like that there's like different things that you can click on. So let's check the brochure since Rouge was here. Oh, brochures! There are travel destination ideas here, like amusement parks, caverns, hotels, restaurants. Oh! Ludo, look at this! There's a couple maps here, too. This seems to be a map of the library car. The books are categorized by genre, which are listed here. I'd love a good overhead map. Let's take it! Library map added to our inventory. Should we take this brochure about a cave too? Look, there's stalactites. Nah, leave it. Oh, yeah, that's fair. Nobody shares my fondness for caves. Nobody shares my fondness for video games. I can't click on the window this time. I would kind of like to look out. Let's check on the globe. A globe of our marvelous planet. Tails, can you answer a question for me? Are we on Earth or are we on Mobius? I'm confused. I haven't traveled around much. The islands are fun and all, but I'd love to visit some of the countries. They're a lot of fun, honestly. Plenty of wonderful people and shops. The food can't be beat either. There's so many different types of chili dogs. Did you get the achievement in Sonic Unleashed? Ah, sounds perfect for a vacation. The conductor was talking about Spagonia if you've ever been there. I have, actually. If you're ever visiting, be sure to stop at the university and say hi to Professor Pickle. He'll tell you everything about the area and makes one scrumptious cucumber sandwich. I'll keep that in mind, thanks. I'm glad that Professor Pickle is getting more attention. He is a great character, I love him. This group knows everyone and has been everywhere, haven't they? I mean, that's kind of what happens when you're globetrotting heroes. Now, let's see, there's a book over here. There's a bookshelf. Let's see. I want to check out some of these books first. What's this bright red book? Oh, yuck. This reeks of the evil scientist, Dr. Eggman. Yep, this is Eggman's autobiography and recipe book. Okay. What recipes do you think he has in this book? He has to have some kind of egg thing, obviously. I want to know how to make that sandwich he had in Unleashed. Let's see. He's got to have other good recipes, too. What kind of recipes? Who cares? I wouldn't trust any book he's written. It's weird this is even here. Aw, man, Dick. Maybe people just appreciate an omelet. I know I like a good omelet. You may not be wrong. That's good. I love just clicking on everything and seeing what they have written down. Wow! I wish I could stop and look at all these books. But Sonic needs me. No time to rest. Alright, let's move on then. Well, I mean a little peek wouldn't hurt. He's scavenging through all the book titles excitedly. He's like a kid in a candy shop, or in this case, a genius in a train library? I mean, he is a literal kid. That's odd. I know some books have fallen out on the floor and everything, but every book on these shelves is in alphabetical order but this one. Hello. It's the user guide to the Mirage Express, the train we're on. Did you forget? Because, yeah, I did. Do you think someone found it on the ground and put it back? Maybe, but it is interesting. Let's make a note of this. Mirage Express manual added to my inventory. Yeah. Let's talk to the hand. Oh, poor thing. That arm is really struggling cleaning up this car. To be fair, I wouldn't want to clean up all the mess either. Let's just leave it alone to do its thing. Yeah, probably for the best. It's not like he could cooperate. Blah. It's not like the hand can tell us anything or whatever, I guess. Okay, so I think I've clicked on just about everything. Oh no, this pile of books. So many books on the ground. I wish we had time to pick them all up. I sadly have no interest in picking up these books. I don't get paid enough for this shit. A lot of these were knocked out by the train speeding up, but Rouge pulled a lot of these out to search for something. What reckless behavior. I feel sorry for the poor books. The spines are creasing. They're opening too far. This kid feels empathy for everything. God, what a loser. Okay, we can't go to the next door, so... I guess let's click on it anyway. Shadow supposedly walked through the library car before going into the saloon car. When Shadow left the library car, he locked this door on his way out. There's gotta be a reason he's doing this. Should we make a note of it? Yeah, I do believe we should. Shadow's lock is added to your inventory. I think we found enough clues. Okay, so I did need to click on that door. Let's go interrogate Vector and Espio to find out what really happened. I guess we'll start with Vector.
Did you bring me any meat to chop? I may be a butcher, but they confiscated my meat cleaver before getting on the train.
You brought a meat cleaver to the train? You actually tried to bring a knife on the train? God, you are the worst red herring ever.
I'm a man with authenticity tales. Without a knife, I'm just a chef in a ketchup-stained apron, not a butcher.
I think if you had a knife on you, we'd definitely think you were the murderer.
It's called the red herring, dumbass. But what if I hid the knife in my ass?
You know, I'm not the biggest fan of this line of thought. Let's talk to him.
Oh, no, I already said these lines. Yeah, man of authenticity, I had knives everywhere.
Okay, can I take your order?
Oh, yes, please, I'm starved. I could eat you.
Actually, I'm off duty at the moment. The murder mystery is more important. Then why did I say that?
Then why would you show the menu to me?
Come on, Ludo, why would you tease him like that? I'm just an asshole, man, sorry.
And here I thought I could trust you. You've made a fool out of me. I'll remember this.
Look, Ludo, you've made him a fool! A fool! Come on, Ludo, smooth this over. No, I'm the fool. I'm the dumbass. Yeah!
Yeah! God, what a dumbass.
I smoothed things over. But at what cost? My reputation? It's not like I had much to lose anyway.
Bring me any meat, let's I'm an interrogate.
Oh, shit! I didn't realize I was going to be interrogating the both of them. I wanted to talk to Espio, damn it! It's not that I don't trust either of you, but I wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the validity of your alibis. Ludo and I are here to confirm two things. Why Vector left to go play games with Knuckles, and if Espio really was reading in the library car. Vector, we'll start with you. Why did you leave the library car to visit Knuckles? We're prepared to present evidence if need.
Oh, that's easy. I was bored.
Yeah, no, that checks out.
What?
I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Vector enjoys being social.
Plus, we were instructed to mingle. I remembered the arcade machine in the saloon car, so I figured I'd go check it out. I'm a whiz at games. You wanna play me in Sonic Fighters?
This seems to line up with the information we gathered with Knuckles. Then that brings our attention to you, Espio. Rouge entered the library car, found something, then left. You said you immediately started reading, but were you actually reading the whole time you were in the library car?
Of course he was.
Vector, you can't say shit, you weren't here.
Once Espio starts reading, he doesn't stop till it's done. I've seen it happen.
It must have been a good read. What was the book?
Espio doesn't owe you that, detective. Let the man live. God, let him have his taste, man.
What if it was
embarrassing?
What kind of things do you think I read? It's not like I'm reading yaoi or anything. If you won't talk, I have a hunch on what that book might be. Ludo, could you help me out? Alright, Ludo. What book do you think Espio may have been reading? Ah, okay, that actually makes sense. I was gonna say it was the Eggman book, but I think it might actually be this one.
A manual? You think Espio was reading instructions? What argument could you possibly have to support this?
Sad I didn't get to talk to SBO before all this, but oh well. Maybe we can do a second playthrough if there's multiple endings. Okay, there's something coming. He's throwing ninja stars at me. The dick. Oh, damn. Aha! I gotta get greedy! Alright. So we can just coax right through. Hey, we did it! There are books scattered all around the floor, but the remaining books on the shelves were all in alphabetical order. All except this manual, meaning someone at the very least picked the manual up and put it back in the incorrect place. Ugh. That lack of attention to detail isn't normally like you, SBO.
Hey now, I won't have you insulting my pal like this. We're co-workers, goddammit.
Calm down, Vector. I know you mean well, but I can handle myself.
Apologies, SBO. It's just, I love you, man.
A butcher and a poet. Friendship can form anywhere. That is indeed the book I was reading. The Mirage Express Manual. Trains are cool. I like trains. In that case, we'd like to ask you a few questions about the manual. Ludo, if you don't mind. Could you ask SBO some questions about the manual? Just flip to a page and ask away. Oh, okay. Quiz SBO about the manual to prove he read it. Which page should I Which page should I quiz him on? Let's see. Oh, okay. Can I look at the thing? Let's see. No, I can only look at it. The exhausting manual of the Mirage Express, many features and capabilities, doesn't seem to mention how to drive the train, which would have been neat. 14 is a little too deep in. I feel like the last page is the most obvious. You gotta quiz them on whatever's in the middle, because that proves they read. Well, okay, no. Early pages are too easy because anybody can just thumb through the first couple of pages. The ending is no good because he could just skip to the end. But I feel like no one would go into the middle of a book. Okay, what efficient and extremely accurate technology was installed to assist in keeping the train spotless? Robotic arms. Robotic arms. During events, they can perform a variety of tasks. They're responsible for cleaning up trash and messes afterwards. Okay. I remember the conductor saying the train can clean itself. So I have a feeling the train company just didn't want to hire any janitors. God, thank God I'm not a janitor. The robotic arms can also detect weapons or explosives being brought onto the train, ensuring passenger safety. Seems like SBO aced that question, Ludo. Hit him with another one. Oh, okay, which page do I choose? Yeah, we already asked a question in the middle of the book. Let's try a higher number. What is the Mirage Express's cancellation policy? No refunds, and you will be charged a no-show fee. This does not apply if you are over the age of 65. Wow. The person who made this rule must have been over 65. Kind of like the conductor, maybe. Last one, Ludo. Let's see if SBO can go 3 for 3. Gotcha. Which page should I pick last? Let's see, 16 I think came up. I still feel like the middle. Let's go to the end. What was implemented to support the conductor duties and ease general train obligations? An intelligent data processing system. It works in tandem with the conductor to assure smooth travel for guests. Wow. I remember this. The train has an autopilot, but it can't access its full suite of capabilities without the conductor present. Now, did I pass your little test? I want to say no. I kind of want to give him the yes, but at the same time, no. I hate to say it, but no. What? Just goofing. You passed. I'm an asshole like that. I completed your test with ease. All my efforts were only to please. But you joked and japed, said no to my face. Now I wish you were riddled with please. Did he just rhyme a curse at me? You've clearly read the manual. Those answers feel far too specific to be guesses.
And you both had the nerve to question my buddy like that. Don't we want to be supporting folks who read? I mean, I know I can't.
You have to admit, though, reading the entire time a murder occurred does sound a bit suspicious, even if true. But he answered all my questions so calmly. That's very impressive. I put in a lot of thought into those page numbers.
No, I understand everyone's cautious attitudes. Vector was the only one to see me reading after all. My alibi is hard to substantiate despite being the truth.
Well, you definitely read through the manual, so I suppose we can... SBO, is that true? Vector was the only one to see you reading? Ah, 'cause Rouge.
Yes, that's correct. Problem?
Frankly, I don't believe that can be true, and we have evidence to back it up. Ludo? He always puts me on the spot. Tails, stop doing that. I thought I was the Watson. Okay, Ludo, think. We should have a piece of evidence linked to someone who also saw SPO reading. But what? Actually, the lock... No, not the library map. Yeah, Shadow's lock. Because Shadow had to pass through because he was the first one to leave the saloon car.
Shadow's lock? Please, pray tell what this has to do with anything.
We're up, Ludo. Let's get our argument going. Alright, let's get some rings! Rings, baby! I do like the ninja stars. It's almost like we're fighting him. Yeah, oh boy. You're getting pretty fast. Okay. Aha! Uh-oh. Gotta dip on over here. We got all the rings we need. Okay, here we go. Aha! One single jump, and we're clear. Too easy. Bleh. Shadow walked through the library car to get to the saloon car, where he set the original high score on the arcade machine.
Yeah, but I ended up beating it. It wasn't the high score for long. Cracks are natural gamers.
Ah, fellow gamer. SBO said he saw Shadow enter the library car, but he's mentioned nothing about Shadow's return. He only mentions that Vector came back. When Shadow left Knuckles and Vector in the saloon car, SBO was fully seated, reading his book for a good while at this point.
Huh?
We know Shadow had to walk through the library car when he left the saloon car, so there's absolutely no way Shadow and SBO didn't notice one another on Shadow's return trip.
I mean, it was a simple slip-up. I was just fully immersed in my book that I didn't notice Shadow.
You're telling me the sound of doors opening and locking wouldn't have caused you to look up?
It was a very intriguing manual. Well, you see...
I can sense SBO's I was gonna say determination, but that's wrong. I can sense SBO's I can sense SBO's desperation here. Defending the argument that he was reading the entire time isn't easy. So if you didn't see Shadow returning from the saloon car to lock all the doors, then at that moment, were you really in the library car at all? But how would SBO leave? Shadow locked all the doors and no one saw SBO in the saloon car. So then he went to the casino car? It's a mystery, my dear Ludo. One that I would love for SBO to solve.
You gotta believe me.
That cool demeanor is vanishing.
I was so involved with my book, I didn't notice Shadow pass back to the library car. Honest. When Vector returned, he even had to tap me on the shoulder to get my attention. Yeah, I think I remember doing that.
I must avenge my friend's death, so I'll ask you again, SBO. If you weren't there for Shadow to see you reading, then how did you leave the library car?
I wasn't. I didn't.
Why doesn't this seem right to me? Tails definitely feels like he's onto something, but I don't see it. Was SBO simply sitting reading? Or did he somehow vanish to not notice Shadow's return to the library car? What should I do? Defend SBO or join Tails? I mean, I think I gotta join Tails. He's definitely being suspicious and he's hiding something. If I defend Espio, maybe he'd confide in me, but... I'm gonna save real quick. Just in case this is like some kind of split decision. I already fucked up in not asking Espio the first time, so I think I'll join Tails. No, I can't interrupt Tails while he's onto something. I'll let him continue this line of questioning, and... Huh?
Ludo, my favorite, beloved, and only employee, please. Protect the passengers aboard this train. They must be taken care of. If you fail, the lawsuit will be treacherous. Don't allow such an old, feeble soul to get sued.
I can't allow this. I have to make sure our guests are taken care of. I have to speak up. Tails! Huh? We have a piece of evidence that can answer all of our problems. Alright, my fellow associate, lay it on me. What piece of evidence What piece of evidence shows that Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another? Wait, a top-down map? Oh, an overhead map of the layout of the library, shelves, and tables included. So, okay. I'm confuzzled. Okay, so that's the brochure stand, I'm assuming, down at the bottom right-hand corner. So the door to the right is the entrance, and the door to the left leaves the car and goes into the casino car. I think the map is definitely something to look into, because if Espio was sitting closer to one of these tables, he could have missed Shadow. Yeah, I definitely think this is the evidence. Alright, now let's get my thoughts in order. I like this song. Collecting rings. Ooh. Haha. Can't get me, shurikens. I like how the harder it gets, the more you have to be a little bit dangerous. Haha, you can't get me. Jump over the spikes, no! I got hit, but it was enough. Yeah, we did it! The library map. Oh! Oh, I see. See the exits? They're right across from one another. A straight path. If Shadow walked down this straight path, there's a way Espio and Shadow couldn't have seen one another. Looks like you'll have to point out where exactly on the map you mean. Where could Espio have been for Shadow to not see him? Here? Interesting. That's where I was sitting reading my book.
I can second this. When I returned from the saloon car, Espio was in that same spot.
That confirms it then. You see, Shadow and Espio couldn't have seen one another from this spot, because a bookcase is in the way. There's no way Shadow could have seen Espio or vice versa. It makes a lot of sense why you never mentioned Shadow's return, Espio. There's just no way you could have seen him.
I apologize for losing my cool back there. I felt like I was grasping despite telling the truth. But I'm glad you all believe me now.
Your alibi isn't the most airtight, but I have no further points. Thank you both for answering all of our questions. We did it. Another pair of alibis validated. Too many locked doors to worry about, but I'm glad everything straightened itself out in the end.
Well, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna crash here for a bit. These chairs are so comfy.
Likewise, I could use a breather. Sadly, our work isn't done. I have plenty of questions for Rouge, and especially Shadow. Oh, it seems the door to the next car is open. Amy must have kept it open when she passed through earlier. Then that's our cue to leave. See you later, Vector and Espio.
Give him heck, and if you need your meat chopped up, say the word. It's my only character trait.
I'll keep my poetry sharp for you. A murderer is on the loose, while doors keep getting locked. Tick, tick, tock goes the clock, while our heroes are all in the caboose. At this point, I'm feeling pretty confident in our detective abilities. We're really doing this. Come on, Ludo, let's see what's next. Coming! Actually, I should save. Okay. Yeah. And I think I'm going to call it quits for this episode. We may be able to finish up next time because we've got the casino car and we've got the lounge car where Shadow was at before we get to the head of the train. But yeah, no, this has been really fun. I've been enjoying the story so far, the characterization, the voices. This has been a really good project for an April Fool's prank. No, shoutouts to everyone involved. I'm definitely going to check the credits at the end of this. But until then, I hope you enjoy the show. Be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Ciao.